One of my favorite movies is The Greatest Showman, and I love the soundtrack. Specifically, one of the songs is A Million Dreams, where the lyrics say, a million dreams is what it's going to take, a million dreams for the world we're going to make. And man, like, that's so true. In order for us to live in that world that we dream about in our head, it's like their dream life, but it's not necessarily connected to real life. It's going to take a lot of dreams. It's going to take a lot of work and a lot of steps to, one, create it, and then two, to make it. And I think that's where we get overwhelmed. We get overwhelmed at the sheer size of the work. So I'm a really big fan of Billy Graham, and I was watching an interview of him. He was probably in his late 70s, and he said had he known what was ahead, he would have backed out. It would have been too much for him to understand, to get his mind around, and it would have freaked him out, basically, and he wouldn't have gone and been Billy Graham. Well, when we reverse that around and we look at our dream, what is it that we want? What is it that we want to experience within our life and our ministry and our own work? And then we think about and marinate on all the steps that we need to take to go into that, and all that means, the time, the sacrifice, the money, the no's, the rejection, the wins and the fails. We sort of psych ourselves out, and we step back and say, well, maybe I don't really want that. And so our biggest temptation every day is complacency, of our comfort zone, of staying where we are in the home we're in, driving the car we're driving, in the town that we live in, not expanding our menu of services because maybe we don't know how to offer an online class, or maybe we had tried to host a workshop before and only 5 people came, and that didn't feel really good. The little girl in us is like, well, no one came to my birthday party, so I don't want to do that again. But it is going to take a million dreams to create that future, and it's going to take effort. And so if you find that you're psyching yourself out, then I want to encourage you to stop doing that. And then just focus on what you can do today or what you can do this week. But when we really start to synchronize the dream life with the real life, and we know where we want to go, and we don't get too overwhelmed with all the shoulds and the coulds and the I have to do's, but we just get going, and we get going out of fun. Like, make it playful. How can I interject more play and fun into my week and into my ministry and into my work? And where am I making it complicated? And how can I really slow this down and simplify my process, my services, what is going on with my clients that might be annoying me? How can I simplify this? And there's so much beauty and so many answers within that space, and also a lot of joy.